you'll likely come across a more substantial version in the same area. And by using familiar layouts in different worlds with different rules, you can see how the consequences have changed. This level is essentially repeated in Worlds 2 and 4, but the way time works in each means the solution is unique. Jonathan Blow also subverts the rules you're used to. In the level Irreversible, you have to realise you must not use your rewind powers. And he throws in traps to catch out those who aren't thinking hard enough. In this level, the wacky way that time works means only one of these gates can be opened. Blow's final job is to be ruthlessly curatorial and edit out mechanics, rules and puzzles that lack a sense of surprise or overlap with each other or fail to say anything interesting. Both Braid and The Witness were spin-offs of games that were shelved because their main mechanics didn't present a rich enough space to explore. And Blow killed off rules like Braid's weird turn-based world because their consequences weren't surprising or the rules felt contrived. But where Jonathan Blow will differ from other designers is that he deliberately left stuff in, even if it wasn't fun, simply because it was interesting or would make the game feel incomplete to remove it. Like this super weird puzzle where a key can bumble along on its own. It is, after all, a surprising and interesting consequence of this game's universe. Because for Jonathan Blow, a puzzle is never just a puzzle. It's a communication of an idea from the designer to the player, and solving the puzzle is the player's way of saying, I understand. And I think I understand is a significantly different concept to I finally figured it out, which is how many puzzle games operate, with their arbitrary steps and intricate sequences and red herrings and obtuse mechanisms. But the puzzles in Blow's games feel more fair. And that's why this design philosophy isn't just about letting the design help direct you to the next rule or the next puzzle, it's also about helping you make better and more honest puzzles. Braid and The Witness introduce all the elements up front and teach their mechanics quickly with introductory puzzles. From there, the harder puzzles are only about understanding the consequences of those known mechanics in different setups, combinations and layouts. And the puzzles can be blisteringly simple. Most are about exploring just one idea, and the stages are small enough so you can consider all the moving parts at once. And there are no or very few red herrings and also very few arbitrary steps to finish. Once you've found the solution, it's relatively effortless to execute it. So solving a puzzle in this game isn't like solving a Rubik's Cube or trying to guess at the answer to a riddle. It's simply about seeing something that was there all along. The answer was right in front of your eyes, if only you knew the right way to look at the world. Kind of like those hidden puzzles in The Witness. So that aha moment you get when solving a puzzle isn't about finally putting together all the pieces or finally understanding what the hell the designer was asking you to do, but it feels like you just saw the world a bit more clearly. As Jonathan Blow told Gama Sutra, the more that a puzzle is about something real and something specific, and the less it's about some arbitrary challenge, the more meaningful that epiphany is. Thanks for watching. One of my goals with GMT is to pass on the philosophies of the best game designers around, so you can use their ideas in your own games. If you're interested, I put loads of links in the description where Jonathan Blow talks more about this process. And it's not just for puzzle games. Blow reckons that this process of letting the design dictate the rules and mechanics could be used in other genres too. As always, if you like the show, you can leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube, or even support the show financially on Patreon, like these endlessly awesome gold tier supporters.
Got the sound effects in the game for the first time and we put the chain gun in there, I was on the floor laughing so hard. It was just like, oh my god, this is exactly it. That's the game. We're running with it.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hi, I'm John Romero, and I'm a game designer and programmer, and I co-founded id Software and was behind Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake. This one day in 1979, my brother and my friend came over on their bikes, and they're like, you won't believe it, we found a place where we can play games for free. Like, it didn't cost a quarter. And I'm like, let's go there right now. So